to Identity Mastery for Career Success with 3 Transformational Strategies webinar. This webinar is aimed to help women in corporate setting as well as women entrepreneurs to achieve measured success and career and business growth within the next few months. How our identities relate to our career growth and how we can use them to grow within the business and career. The most wanted outcome people want to achieve in their jobs statistically is financial securities and fulfillment. This is our common ground, so we all seem to want this. Our identities, however, are different and unique. So each one of us is unique and holds the very unique key to our own unique strategies for our own growth. So this is what I'm going to talk about today. And our identity and career synergy is the number one factor to consider for career progression, especially when you feel that you've done so much work, you have all the qualifications and qualities to succeed and to obtain a bigger, better role, or for a fulfilled role perhaps, but opportunities somehow pass you by. When you work hard to create career and business growth, again, get promoted maybe, but instead of getting that promotion, getting that business boost or growth or meeting your financial targets, you see somebody else, maybe even less qualified, getting promoted. When you tick all the boxes, you work hard and long hours, you keep up with your deadlines, with your professional development, meeting your deadlines, as I said it, and at the end, the growth is slow and unpredictable. Nothing is guaranteed. So again, your opportunities seem to be passing you by. This is the time to consider your identity mastery. At this webinar, I will talk about 3 aspects. What's stopping us to get a career or business progression? How to use our identity to grow our career or business. And I'll give you 3 strategies to take away that will equally help women in the corporate or women entrepreneurs to create sustainable growth for yourself. My name is Angela Cox. I support women to elevate their careers or businesses and personal lives and achieve the growth they seek so that they can live financially secure and emotionally secure lives and feel fulfilled. I'm a transformational career coach, life and executive business coach. I'm also an NLP practitioner, a trauma-informed coach, and a neuroplasticity coach. In the last 4 years, I helped many women to elevate their careers and lives and change the way they view their career challenges and business challenges. So that would lead them to fulfillment, inner freedom, and again, financial security, which is very important. Please visit my profile for testimonials and reviews, and you find out more about me in my About information on LinkedIn. This webinar has no slides, so if you feel like visual images stimulate you quicker, that you remember things, memorize things, please have pen and paper to jot things down. If you want the notes could be sent to you via email, just let me know. So how can we use our identity for career growth? Whether you are at the beginning of your career journey or you're a seasoned professional with elevated career already, with complex tasks and responsibilities, Our challenges, strangely enough, lie pretty much in the same field, in the same categories, which is relationship and leadership, life work balance, salary and promotion, communication style, and networking and visibility. Men seem to have the upper hand, being historically overrepresented in leadership. So women have to make conscious choices and efforts to gain respect and visibility, to pave our path to the top. Traditionally, women are used to juggle many plates at the same time. So when situation gets intense, when we're in fight or flight mode, or simply it's just too much on our plate, we tend to automatically do what comes naturally to us. This way does not always work, as we tend to make mistakes in every category that I just listed earlier. Those mistakes are common. I've met so many women who make those mistakes that I thought it's very useful for us just to go over this in this webinar, so you know your enemy, and as they say, you name it to tame it. So in the category of relationship and leadership, representation and leadership, what women tend to do, instead of seeking support, mentors, and allies, we tend to work harder and longer hours to prove our worth, be it financial or worth for organization, and to get noticed, to get seen and heard. And we also tend to take very challenging projects, and we absolutely nail them at the cost of our work-life balance. Now, that leads us to work-life balance. I like it to call it life-work balance. Women still shoulder a considerable amount of work outside of our formal work environment. So we tend to work long hours and to prove our worth and stand out. That jeopardizes our life-work balance. Salary and promotion. It would take 169 years to bridge the gender gap if we move at the pace we are moving right now. So gender gap is a valid topic. It's still pretty much on the go. We talk about equality and all that good stuff, but in reality, women are paid less. And to add into the pot of this kind of uncertainty, instead of actively advocating for ourselves, instead of speaking up, promoting ourselves, speaking openly about our expectations about the salary, we remain polite. We take a step back, we remain polite, we remain reserved, and we wait until the salary review, until we're offered a promotion or review. So this is the mistake in the salary and promotion category. Communication style. In this category, where men considered proactive, women fear to be considered too bossy or too shy or too bitchy or too loud. So there are many things women consider before they begin to speaking up for themselves and speaking up assertively. So in this category, we make simple mistake, we just stay invisible. And that is limiting our visibility, it's limiting our promotion rate. Networking and visibility, women are underrepresented in leadership still are. So networking and visibility falls in the same kind of cohort of mistakes, that when we tend to stay quiet and stay away, we just shine away from that representation and visibility. So, in other words, we use tools and strategies to solve the new problem. We use old tools and strategies that we've used before in the past, and it worked for us. So in times of intensivity, in times of stress, or whatever else may be, career growth, we tend to fetch those strategies out of the tool bag, and use them again, hoping for new results. By doing all that hard work, okay, all the long hours, conforming to old style, kind of old school leadership styles, we lose track of our own identity, so we can just fit in. We can make it all work. So we click into this big machine and it all works for us. Adapting to this new identity, the new identity means it's not your own authentic. It's something that you're trying to fit yourself into, often feels uncomfortable. Naturally so, because it's not our own. It's something we try to put on in order to fit in. So it's a pretend identity we try to permanently wear in order to fit into that environment, to get promoted, to get comfortable in male-led environment, perhaps. So that's how the identity puzzle clicks or does not click, when we start making mistakes and applying identity that does not belong to us. The bottom line of this part of the webinar is that fixing the new challenges with old solutions, ignoring our true values, our own identity, does not work. And it often is the reason we become unfulfilled, stagnant in our career, overwhelmed, underwhelmed, all those feelings that keep us away from achieving our career goals. So what is the identity mastery? The exciting bit. Identity mastery is the deep understanding and skillful management of your personal identity, which encompasses knowing and embracing your true self, your values, your strengths, and aspirations. It involves continuous self-awareness, self-acceptance, and alignment of your actions and decisions with your authentic self to achieve personal and professional fulfillment. So today I want to speak about just three key points, three strategies that are proved so effective. And they definitely, if you apply those strategies, and if you are serious about your growth and you want to propel your career, or you want to leave unproductive situation at work or toxic environment, or you simply want to grow your career or business, if you use these three strategies and you commit to those three strategies and using them every single day, you will achieve that growth within matter of couple of months. It's a personal matter, but it's really within a couple of months. So what is the strategy number one? Embrace your authenticity. So authenticity is quite opposite to the pretense identity we squeeze ourselves into when we try to build our career kind of with old tools, if you know what I'm saying. Authenticity is a powerful tool in career advancement. When you draw upon your unique experiences, perspectives, and values, you stand out in the workplace. Being true to yourself makes you feel better and also builds trust and credibility, which is invaluable. Two qualities: trust and credibility, steering your career growth in the right direction. When guided by authenticity, instead of by being guided by pretense identity, when guided authentically by your own authenticity, you're honoring your belief system and make values based decisions. Your personal values guide your decisions and actions. This alignment will lead to a greater job satisfaction and a sense of fulfillment. So, being authentic, in other words, being honest and honestly speaking your truth, um, speaking up for yourself, living by your values is not just easier thing to do, it's a lot more effective and powerful thing to do when you build your career. So if you ever heard of USP, unique selling point, that entrepreneurs use to propel their business and to pitch for new work, whatever else, it actually applies quite literally to anyone. What is your unique selling point? This is your authenticity. This is unique to you. No one has it. So, what is your strengths? What are your strengths? What can you use? What strengths can you use? And what authentic qualities you can use to stand out and to progress and grow in your career? So your authenticity serves as your USP, and that goes exact same way for people in private businesses, women entrepreneurs. Nail your USP, and your business will start to take off. Nail your audience, nail your USP, and know your value, your true value and your true worth and what you can offer. So knowing your strength and presenting these strengths powerfully is crucial for career growth and fulfillment, so as for business growth. The strategy number 2 is cultivate a supportive network and relationships. Whether you an outgoing person and you like to talk and you like to create networks and share with people your achievements and ask for support and offer support, or you don't like to do that, it's equally important and it's equally possible for any type of personality. The number one relationship you need to re-establish or establish is with yourself. Once again, you have that authenticity about you, about how you view the world, and you at peace how the world views you, and you assured and you convinced that you have huge value to offer, and you're confident about it. Your relationships and network will start building up. It just begins to click, click, click like a puzzle. So it means that when you reestablish relationship, number one with yourself, that you're at peace, that you're an authentic person and you represent your own values in your workplace and you're happy with that. It means following your passions and honoring your own values will actually get you to places. That will help you then move on to connecting with mentors, coaches, sponsors. You will begin to see how people draw into you and you're drawn towards the right people who will support you in your journey. So seek out networking opportunities, guidance within and outside of your industry. Very, very important, because creating that network and creating that multifunctional, multifaceted network will definitely help you to progress You never know how long you have in your current industry. You never know the opportunity that's around the corner and might take you to incredible heights. So do mix with people from different angles, from different industries. It's definitely, it'll do you world of good. You meet like-minded professionals and you will be exposed to opportunities and access different I suppose possibilities and opportunities. So by building relationships and networks, you cultivate reputation and trust. So that's why it's so important, because you've been seen as trusted and reputable person, and people will be drawn to you. um, the strategy number 3 is the one that's staring us all on the face. It's develop confidence and assertiveness. Why are those two put together? Confidence is 100% a must for everybody who wants to begin to be seen, begin to stand out, begin to develop your career or your business in the direction of fulfillment, of financial securities, and just generally be happy and offer more value to your business or your corporate role from you. When you offer more value, when you're fulfilled, when you're in sync with your own identity, when you build good, trustworthy, friendly network, you begin to attract opportunities to you. You stop chasing. You don't chase, you attract. So with that confidence within, you need to start building an assertive communication. How is that important? As I mentioned earlier, women tend to be more polite and more accommodating, while men, when they are assertive, that's just normal. That's just how they made, because they're proactive, they're machos, they guys that lead traditionally. And women traditionally, in an old style, leadership style, we are more assertive and taking a little bit a back seat, okay? This is an old, outdated view that is still quite popular in many organizations. So there is no point to sit back and wait until your work will speak for itself. You need to start promoting yourself. So for that, you need to have confidence, and you need to be able to communicate it clearly and assertively and concise. So confidence and concise, clear communication should become your second nature and part of your identity. If it's not yet, it needs to become a solid part of your identity. Not second guessing yourself, not apologizing for perhaps mistakes or something you said wrong or whatever else it may be, but knowing your worth and the value you bring to the table. This is the bundle of confidence and assertiveness, which is the last but never not the least quality that and strategy that we need to pursue in order to build that fulfillment and career growth. So to conclude this webinar, by staying true to your identity, you can create a career path that not only utilizes your talents and strengths, but also aligns with your passions and values, leading to a more fulfilling and rewarding professional life. When I stated my 3 strategies, I actually had example in mind. If you are a lady who works in, just say, IT, or in a financial business, in banking perhaps, maybe accountancy. People in those roles, generally speaking, work very hard, and they probably shoulder a 50, 60-hour week, if not more. So especially when we in our old mode, we keep making our old mistakes. So we take on challenging projects, we stay on late, and we in the end of it, we just have simply no time for ourselves. Okay, presume your authenticity lies in the creative field. You're a creative person. Okay, so in work, you work with numbers or probably male dominant environment, guys, techie stuff, and whatever else it may be. You work long hours, so there is no outlet for your creativity. And your long hours do not leave you any space to nurture that creativity. So inevitably, over some time, you're going to become frustrated, annoyed, maybe overwhelmed, maybe underwhelmed by results. Maybe your results will start sliding. In the same time, you can see someone else in the office with the similar position, with the similar hours they do, bouncing all over the place, um, as if not to bother on them. So the difference may lie in the field of your identity and authenticity, that something that you don't honor, if you don't honor your creativity and there is nowhere else for your creativity to come out, you feel less off and worse off compared to someone who does their bits. Let's just say men in your office. I'm just using men for the sake of example. It could be a different even lady who does her horse riding or golf in at the weekends or something. So she's still able, or he's still able to nurture that part of identity that gives him energy and drives him in the workplace. So that is the difference between not honoring your beliefs, your true values, and your true passions versus valuing them. So the three strategies I introduced to you today are very powerful. And if you start using them right away, you will see, as long as you're committed, you will see results within matter of 8 to 16 weeks, perhaps. You can use them right away. Use your authenticity to develop relationship, networks, strengthen your confidence and communication. If you want to achieve results guaranteed within that time frame that I told you, not to stretch it till next year. Okay, I'll start doing it now by myself, and maybe by Christmas I will get the promotion. No, we're talking about start doing it now with the coach and get promotion in September. How does that sound? So if you're serious and if that falls into the time frame for what you plan for yourself, I strongly encourage you to get in touch. Everyone who listened this live today on the 23rd of May is gifted 1 hour of an audit, career audit with me. So take this opportunity. There is no charge for you. It's investment of 1 hour of your time and your honesty, where you can get a further step. What can you do to improve your situation, whatever that may be? So whether it's honoring your authenticity, whether it's building assertive communication, or maybe you want to become a confident leader who is absolutely like one with his or her team. Maybe you want to improve relationship within your team. Just DM me audit and I'll send you a Zoom link to have this 1 hour coaching session. I hope this helped you today, and tune in again and chat soon.